Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for a very special occasion. Very special occasion indeed. I, for one, am horrified to be doing this stream. I actually do not want to be doing this stream, but I am obligated to. Hold on. I mean, this is ridiculous, dude. I don't know. I don't even know where do I begin? Where the fuck do I begin? Hold on, one sec. All right, we're ready. Fuck, dude. I just need to breathe for a minute. I don't really know. What are we doing here, buddy? Deep breaths. Bro, dude, it's fucking insane. It's insane. What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to fucking say? What the fuck am I supposed to say? All right, before we get into this, I need to... That's right. Who said that? Can we get a Miratazapine? You gave us a great idea. Dear Heavenly Father, we ask you in your holy name to protect the eyeballs and minds of the viewers of this stream as well as myself before we begin, and save us from this unholy degeneracy that has corrupted society and more specifically the community as of late. Thank you. Amen. So, thank you for the $1. Or euro, I should say. So, essentially, I wake up yesterday, or it's today, technically. I wake up at 12 a.m. with my glorious sleep schedule. I wake up to messages from Lyrics, Queeman, my fucking grandma, not my grandma. Everybody is messaging me. I don't know what the fuck is going on. People are adding me. The first thing I see when I open up Twitter is, be prepared for what's about to come out in the next 2 hours. And I open up Twitter and I scream. I fucking scream. I remember exactly where I was, what I was doing. It's like 9/11. I was laying in bed, just waking up for the morning. By morning, it's like 12 a.m. And I fucking scream. For those of you that don't know, former associate of mine, more accurate, associate of the Cabal's, Nicholas Diorio, Augie RFC, somebody who participated in kicking me and turning me into the butt of every joke, even though I was better than him in every regard. Bowblax, Joshua, his OnlyFans got leaked. More specifically, his OnlyFans, his Twitter, or Blue Sky, his Reddit, is like separate shit, like separate Reddits are under a new, I guess he's branding himself, going for the marketing strategy under a new name, Manshi. And I'm like, wait a minute, isn't that a creature from like Irish folklore? I'm kidding, I know it's a banshee, but I'm like, wait a minute here. He accidentally pulls up his email on stream and they find it. Or all these accounts. And I wish they did not, because whoever did so opened Pandora's box. I need to preface this stream with something, because I was getting accused of having a lack of compassion. I was quite literally, somebody called me an evil person for making fun of him. Had I been the one to find this, just as I had the dress photos, I would not have leaked. The reason being, I know this is a guy who is incredibly unwell, and this is the type of shit that would, like, unironically push someone over the edge. I mean, I'm thinking what I would do in his shoes, and this guy is either on the edge of a cliff, or if he does have a humiliation fetish, he's having the greatest goon sesh of his life right now. They found photos of him in women's lingerie. They found photos of his penis. I had actually, believe it or not, never seen what an uncircumcised penis looks like. I saw this against my will. It was sent to me in DMs by Queeman. Never seen what an uncircumcised penis looks like. Very strange stuff. But yeah, I mean, I I don't know where to begin. I don't know where to begin. So I guess we're just gonna have to go into this, aren't we? So to start things off, the great my manager created a doc for us. Wait, did he? Are you serious, bro? Wait, hold on. My manager failed. My manager fumbled. He barely linked anything, bro. What the fuck am I paying this guy for? Oh, wait, I'm not. All right, I guess we'll open this. No, he did link it. Never mind. We're going to open this thread. I can't put this on stream. I cannot put this on stream. You expect me to put this on stream? I cannot put this shit on. How do I blur that? I need to blur this portion of the post. I got added on Twitter. I need to find a way to blur this. Hold on. I cannot pull this up on fucking stream. One sec. What is this guy linking me? How do we... Does anybody have a blurred version of, like, that one part of the thread that I need to pull up here? Does anybody have a... There's one photo I need to, like, blur. How do I blur this shit, bro? Alright, I guess we'll just look at... Dude, I can't look at this thread! How am I supposed to look at this fucking thread? What the fuck is this, bro? Wait, one sec, dude. This is ridiculous. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Okay, they're blurring it. We'll pull this up in a sec. Let me give my pre-ramble. This is disgusting. Disgusting. Hold on. Sends screenshots of thread blurring the tucked in cock photo. All right, the manager's doing it. Hold on. I just need to give this... I'll give this preamble. Holy fuck. Did Aiden eat eggs? Yeah, I ate the eggs. Yeah, so essentially, I need to just preface this. You guys are not going to like this preamble, but I need to do it because I'm going to be totally taken out of context here. If I wasn't taken out of context enough with the drawing that I did. I am not transphobic. Okay, I am one of the last people left in this community that is tolerant, not tolerant, that is accepting of transgender individuals. I have a few in my audience. Okay, I'm not transphobic. I believe that gender dysphoria is a real thing, and social transitioning, based on the studies I've read, seems to subside some of the distress caused by that, so I'm okay with, you know, all that shit. The problem I have with this is this doesn't seem to be... I'm not making fun of this guy because he's fucking trans. I'm making fun of him because he's a sexual degenerate that made fun of trans people, that made fun of people who like trans people, who made fun of who made fun of Tipster, who this is a freak with a humiliation fetish. This is not a transgender person. This is a fucking freak with a humiliation fetish. I get it. Boo, boo me, boo me. I think the transgenders are allowed in my audience. I get it. I get it. You think it's cringe. Whatever. All right. Let's get into this. Boo me. I know. All right, here we go. You said last stream he didn't have a huge... You are fucking retarded. You are retarded. Okay, actually retarded. Do you not realize that there have been some fucking developments since the last stream? Has that possibility gone beyond you? Do you not realize that since the last stream, there's some fucking new information for me to work with? Things have changed, and therefore my opinion has as well? Were your fucking parents cousins, you inbred retard? Yeah, my fucking opinion has changed from the last stream because the fucking holy grail of fucking degeneracy has come out of Pandora's box. I'm sorry I can't fucking predict the future. Aiden, why are you wearing a striped shirt? Is there a problem with wearing a fucking striped shirt now? Is there a problem with that? All right. Let me just open these fucking photos. So, let me just close the thread so I don't accidentally pull it up. Bowblax's account, Mr. Miss Manshi. Mr. Miss Manshi got exposed. He's posting OnlyFans content. I am only covering this now because the cat is out of the bag. I may not have been, probably wouldn't have leaked it had I gotten a hold of it. Because I think this is the type of shit that would make someone jump, but it's out there, and if I talk about it or not, it's already being spoken about. I kind of have to talk about it. And someone's like, well, you didn't have to join in on poking fun at the guy. And it's like, we're fucking commentary YouTubers. If this came out about anybody else, we'd be fucking covering it. Why is this guy the exception? Especially someone that has dished it out for so many years. So let's start things off. You would have swept. Yeah, because I don't want to be the responsible for sending someone over the fucking edge. Sorry. Damn, Aiden looking handsome today. Thank you, baby. All right, where were we? All right. Mr. Miss Manshi, I am the ultimate she-male. Why settle for being hot as a girl or a guy when you can do both? Down to do anything or anyone. Okay. So if you recall from the call that I leaked, he gave me permission to record, but I leaked it. The call me and Bowblax. He says to me that he has other sources of income. That's what he says to me. Of course, I thought this was a lie on the spot, but I guess he wasn't really lying. But I understand why he didn't tell me what the other sources of income were. Because it is him, under the name Mr. Miss Manshi. I guess he's got the whole branding going on now. When are we going to get Manshi Gaming, dude? Dressing up in fucking lingerie. If you were to tell me it would lead to this, I would call you fucking insane. I would call you crazy. I would call you a fucking maniac. I have no idea what the fuck happened to this guy. But it ended in this, and I don't even know what to say. In addition to the fact this is like degenerate as fuck. I think all OnlyFans shit is degenerate as fuck. Um, yeah, I'm shaming. Wow, so you're shaming sex workers? Yes, I'm shaming you as a sex worker. Yes, I shame sex workers. I shame OnlyFans models. I shame people who make their livelihood off of posting sexual images of themselves. I shame feet models. Yes. This is gross, degenerate shit. Degenerate shit. And unless okay. Here's the other problem I have with this. If you notice in the AI avatar, very devious look on the avatar's face. I guess this is supposed to be him. Um, it has a very devious look to it. Looks like it just. What would you do? I have a question. You're in a bar, you see someone like this, and she's giving you this kind of stare. What would you do? Would you move over, say, "Hey, Mamacita, let me buy you a drink"? What would you do? The other issue I have with this, the really strange part is typically when someone's transitioning, they're trying to make themselves adopt facets of the gender they identify with. He's not adopting facets of the gender he identifies with. He's becoming a whole nother person. He linked Connor. He's like, you want to see my gender? It's this person. And like Bobby looks nothing like this. It looks like this person that he linked Connor. This Addison Rose Vincent person. It just looks like this, even down to like the way the mustache is, the way the beard is. He's not transitioning to another gender. He's transitioning into another person. This is like me saying that I identify as a new gender, sending people like photos of lyrics, and then showing up on stream tomorrow with a fucking raccoon dyed blonde haircut. It's like you're not identifying with attributes of another gender, you're identifying with another fucking person. It's bizarre. This is skinwalking to the max. To the fucking max. Why would you pick lyrics of all? But that's just the first person I can think of. And I wanted to make fun of his hair. It looks like a Saints Row character. So yeah. Isn't it identifying as another person the whole point of being trans? Whoever just like typed that, just ban them. For like 30 minutes. You wanna say some stupid dumb fuck shit like that? You can donate $3. It's $3 to one guy. That is the most retarded fucking shit I ever heard. No, that is not. I'm gonna address it like it's serious though. I can't tell if it's a one guy, but I need to fucking say this. No, that's not the point of being trans. The point of being trans is in your own body you feel dysphoric. You identify with facets of the opposite sex. Your gender is congruent with the opposite sex. So you adopt features for yourself that allow you to present as the other sex. You don't adopt features that allow you to completely look like a whole different person. That person is not your gender. All right, where were we? So with Mr. Miss Manchi, bro. Mr. Miss Manchi post some photos on the OnlyFans. I'm not going to show the photo where Bowblax has tucked in his penar in between his legs to look like a vajayjay, but I mean, I can show you some of the other stuff. Okay, we've blurred that one, so you guys can't see that one. I got added. This begins with a thread from Throwaway, who is an AIDS gang member. Unfortunately, I've just found out that Bowblax is much more degenerate than we could have ever imagined. We'll update with more. And then we get This. Holy fucking shit. What the fuck am I looking at? Just for the record, Bobby is not on estrogen. These are not boobs. The dude is so out of shape that he's growing fucking moobs. This is stored fat. And someone's like, wow, fat shaming. Yes. 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 If you go find the photos of me when I was fat, shame me all you want. I was Tubby McFat fuck. Yes, I will fat shame. This is not the picture I drew. He's in the same pose, but this is not the picture I drew. This is a totally different picture. He's doing the exact same pose. This is not what I drew. It's a different picture where you can see his actual face, and it looks much more grotesque than this or anything else. Will I be leaking it? No. I've been offered, like, cumulatively at this point, like $1,000. I'm still not leaking it because, unlike the dumb fuck who, contrary to what the dumb fuck who was replying to me earlier said, that I have no compassion. Have some compassion. I do have compassion. I'm not going to contribute to pushing the guy over the fucking edge. So yes, I do have some compassion. Yes. No, I think it might be the same dress. I would have leaked it for a Subway sandwich. I'll give you $5,000 to leak it. You could give me 10K. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Because then people are going to run out and say, even if it's not now, down the line, and say I'm some sort of bigot, or I'm some sort of, I mean, obviously that's not the reason I don't do it. I also just don't want to push this guy over the edge. But yeah, people will misinterpret that, or he will try and get people to misinterpret that and like send the trans lefty army against me. So I can take, AIDS gang can take them, but do I want to? No. Not really, no. We can't fight a two-front war. We're growing, AIDS gang is growing, but we cannot fight a two-front war. We cannot open up a fucking Eastern front while our Western front is wide open and we're fighting against the Cabal and Fatty Dioria, okay? I'm not gonna open up another front to fight all of fucking lefty Twitter. Literally BTK tier photos. It's funny, that's exactly what I thought of, right? BTK wasn't trans, but he got off to like dressing up as like a woman and like strangling himself and taking pictures of it. That's exactly what I thought of. It's funny you said that. I didn't want to say because I didn't want to compare the guy to a fucking serial killer, but the Luftwaffe will assist you. Yeah, here's the problem.
AIDS gang represent, okay?
Thank you so much for the donut, by the way. I'll read that in a sec. Always appreciated. Chud Logic and his crew, his gawk-loving crew, who are Chud after he's done with stream, is probably like in this guy's DMs. Earlier, they were calling Soul Skibbity insufferable, unfunny, all sorts of names. I don't tolerate it. I don't tolerate it. When you're in with me, AIDS Gang offers you protection. And I do not tolerate the slander of Soul Skibbity, who is funnier than Chud and Morale combined. Chud is jealous of Soul's youth, his hairline, his comedy. I don't tolerate it. AIDS Gang stands with Soul Skibbity, the SS, the Luftwaffe division of AIDS Gang. The slander I saw earlier upset me very much. It was very disrespectful. And if there's one thing I don't tolerate in AIDS Gang, it is disrespect to my associates. So yeah, there's this photo. He's posting this for money. I don't really know who's paying for this besides Lumpy Willie, who apparently unironically paid for this to get information. So there's this. I don't have a problem if a guy wants to go out and wear a dress, depending on the reason he's doing it. Would I do it? No. I have a problem if a guy wears a dress and it is for a stupid fucking reason or that he's ugly while doing it. And this is insane. Listen, Kurt Cobain wore a dress. I didn't see an issue. Kurt Cobain wore a dress. I didn't see a problem. He was doing it for the right reasons. We love Kurt. We stan Kurt. But this is disgusting. This is disgusting, and I feel victimized looking at it. Look up Regina K. Walters. Bobby has that vibe. Isn't that like that girl that got kidnapped and there's like a final photo of her? Am I thinking of the right person? Am I thinking of the right person? Why do I know that? Why the fuck do I know that? If that's the person I'm thinking of. Dude, I know about some weird shit. Next. Do I look cute? No! No, you don't look fucking cute. You do not look cute. I'm horrified. I am sitting here in disgust. I'm a fucking lefty and I am reconsidering all of my values just by virtue of this image. You've taken the left back by 1,000 years with this picture. I wouldn't be surprised if this picture incites right-wing revolutions across the fucking world. I'm a lefty sitting here thinking maybe Franco was onto something. This is disgusting. The fact that you... I mean, do you want to know the funniest part of all of this? Bobby really thought when Augie came back, he was going to go back to co-hosting like everything was normal. He was just going to go back to co-hosting like everything was normal. How the fuck? And I have my gripes with Augie's community and its politics. I know there's an overlap. Whatever. I know most of my audience may probably disagree politically. I don't really care. How the fuck were you expecting to come back like this? Like this. I said to him, do you want to know what I said to Bowblax when he told me over the phone? And I always like to specify the location so people know how sophisticated and well-traveled I am. On the streets of Prague, when Bowblax said to me, I'm non-binary. Was I shocked? Yeah. Was I like, ew, a fucking non-binary? No, not really. Am I a little confused about non-binaries? Yes. Yes, because the reason I support, or I guess I'm fine with like adult transitions, is because the studies I've read seems like that is a good, or that kind of reduces the symptoms of gender dysphoria in combination with other things. I could be off on that if there's new studies or whatever. That's what I read. I don't understand how you could be dysphoric. Like dysphoria meaning like what you are is more congruent with the other gender. I don't know how you can feel dysphoric about being non-binary. A lot of the non-binaries I've seen are just people who are either men, transition to men or women, and like it's like a middle phase. And they're not sure if they want to make the whole leap yet. So either Bobby is actually whatever this is, or he is gonna be a full-blown woman. Can you imagine if he used face cam during RFC? That would be fucking hilarious. We could see the tears in his eyes, the coping, the seething, the maulding, the spurging. Let me speak! Let me goon! Hold on. Yeah, he confessed to wearing like mini skirts during a few After Hours episodes or something, and then said he's never worn a mini skirt. So I don't really know what to believe anymore. Let me just read donuts real quick before we move on. I don't mind trans people at all, but either go all the way and look feminine or don't at all. Bowblax looks hideous. I don't really know if this is a trans person. I honestly, I thought Connor was just like, you know, Connor and Shud have their beliefs. We tend to disagree on some things. And I just thought, okay, this is their conclusion about him being AGP or having a fetish or whatever. And it is hard for me sometimes to believe that somebody would go and change their whole lifestyle for the sake of entertaining a fetish, because you're not orgasming like 24/7, right? So why go and live a whole different life for the sake of a fetish? I didn't really buy into that. Now, on the other hand, this might be a fetish. This is probably some sort of fetish. The way he describes his euphoria, it's better than a drug. In combination with this, I think this might be a fetish. I think this might be a fetish. Now, I still disagree that, like, there's a sizable amount of people that are willing to go fully transition for the sake of a fetish. But the amount that those that do, I'm not saying it's impossible. This might be one of them. This might be the best example I've ever seen. This is probably the best example I've ever seen. Aiden, his dick has pimples on it. I didn't know what a fucking... Listen, I've always been, like, against infant circumcision, okay? What is this? Oh, I still have this on screen from last time. Hey, guys, it's me, Lyrics. Dude. All right. Wait, we see Bobby. I'm not pulling up Bowblax's cock on the fucking stream. But thanks, though. I appreciate it. Your consideration. He's not transitioning. He's just cross-dressing. Yeah, exactly. Fully transitioning means surgery. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, can you rate it at least if you won't show us? How do I rate a cock? I mean, compared to mine, it's like a minus 200. I don't really have a lot of frames of reference, though. I would say, I'm joking. I'm not really. His penis is horrifying. I didn't want to see it. Yeah, I've actually, besides like the statues in like Italy or Greece, I don't think I've ever seen what an uncut penis looks like. And I've always been anti unnecessary circumcision for infants. Still am, of course, but the Jews and Muslims might be onto something. My people might have gotten one thing right after seeing Bowblax's Pinar. Do not go search for it. Do not go search for it. I'm serious. It's like I'm still trying to forget about it right now, which is why I didn't want. It's like when I saw Human Centipede for the first time. It's actually the only time, believe it or not. No, I think we saw the sequel too. My friend and me watched Human Centipede. What a horrific, disgusting movie. I spent days trying to clean myself off, get the images out of my fucking mind. It's like that. It's like the first time I saw Human Centipede. Or like Tusk. Or like Tusk. Oh, to Human Centipede 2. That was way more. I don't even know why. Dude, I had a friend that we used to watch freaky ass shit. Okay, that sounds wrong out of context. Like horror movies. But the type of shit he would pull up was like disgusting. That sounded really wrong out of context. No, I was not doing a Nux Taku. We were not watching hentai together. So yeah, we've got the Manshi. You know, I was talking to some people the other night, the glorious Dickers, my rising star Dickers, and we were talking about this, and I said to him that, Manshi, we should write like an SCP about this. You guys know the SCP Foundation? An SCP, the Manshi. A woman awakes. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. She has the feeling that she's being watched, but doesn't know why. Then, from the closet, she hears a grunting sound. She walks to the door and slowly opens it. And inside, she is met with the horrifying sight of the Manshi putting on her clothes, screaming, "Let me go!" And he chases her out of the room. I thought that would be a cool opening. The Canadian HRT experiment. Okay, good one, buddy. Or creepy. I meant creepypasta. Sorry, I meant creepypasta. This would be funny if I hadn't heard it already. I came up with... Do you know what my problem is, dude? When I talk to people offline, I'll talk about the shit I cover before I talk about it with people offline. If I'm playing COD with Chud, if I'm, whatever. Sometimes I'll give commentary or little jokes on something. People like to make fun of me, call me unfunny, whatever. Nothing pisses me off more than when I hear the shit I tell people off stream being said on their stream, and then when I go make the joke that I came up with, someone's like, actually, I heard this already, because I fucking came up with it. These people are like Thomas Edison, and I'm like fucking Tesla. I came up with this shit. I'm not even talking about drama offline anymore. This is ridiculous, dude. And people are like, to the original guy, they're like, good joke, man. Good joke. Haha, lol, lamau. It's like, dude, have you ever seen that one Key and Peele skit where it's like, I wish I was high on some pot noose, and like the original guy doesn't get credit? That's how I feel. You want joke credit? No. I just don't want people to say I'm stealing shit that I came up with. All right, let me read Dono's real quick, and then we're going to move on to this. He's gone from being a lol cow to a horror cow. I mean, his Kiwi Farms thread, not that I frequent Kiwi Farms or anything, but his Kiwi Farms thread has exploded overnight. It's gained like what? 10 new pages? They have some funny stuff on there. Obviously, I don't wish for anyone to be on Kiwi Farms. It's just not a good place to have a thread on you over there. It is a fate I would not wish to my worst enemy, but it seems like most of the people on there made a series of mistakes that have led to them having a thread. And he just keeps going. He just keeps going. Kiwi Farms does not like me very much. Whenever I am brought up, they have very not so nice things to say about me. Unfortunately. I won't comment farther. I don't want to piss off the wrong people here. They posted the pic of you and Bowblax on the Kiwi Farms thread. Great point. We're going to cover that in a sec. He definitely knew people would find this. I mean, I actually disagree with you. I actually disagree with you entirely. I think, because he's now removed all of this, I think he thought he was going to be able to do this without it being found. When you have a semi-significant internet presence or a person of interest, you have to live under the expectation that your whole digital footprint will be dug up at one point or another. I made it a habit to avoid being doxxed, because even though it's very unlikely, I had relatives, family members, remove photos of me off Facebook, that kind of shit. So I didn't get, so if I got doxxed or whatever, my family wouldn't be roped into it. That's like a different example, but like, you have to be ready. You have to be under the expectation that your whole presence will be dug up at one point or another. To put this out there and not think this would get out is ridiculous. And if you are going to do this, which you never should, the fact that you would have it like linked to your regular Google account, so when you actually pull it up on stream and shit, they can see it, is absurd. This guy's a fucking moron. This guy is a fucking moron. He's leading some real time where I was going over it. Apparently, Manshi had a TikTok. There was like a whole branding effort, and apparently that got deleted before people could grab it. Listen, throwaway. You're a good member of my community. You should have saved everything before you announced that you had this. I'm not saying I avow you going up and digging this up, but it's out there now. But you should have saved everything before you announced you had this. Because now there are things that are missing. Oh, the TikTok had nothing? Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm sorry to slander you, throwaway. This is why I'm conflicted if it's a humiliation fetish. Because if it was, why would he not leave it up when they found it? Why would he not leave it up when they found it? There's some fetish going on here. Is it a humiliation fetish? Is it AGP? Is it something else? I'm not quite sure. There is some fetish going on here. I don't know which fetish it is. This is possibly a humiliation fetish, but I'm a little dubious by the fact that he didn't leave this up. Yeah, let's move on to the next thing. My first ever NSFW post. Hashtag NB, hashtag bigender, hashtag non-binary, hashtag gender fluid. I love how Nick's DMs, he's like, I don't support Keffels and Ava Chris Tyson and the Zazer bullshit. I would prefer if you were a fucking Zazer fucking space Martian than whatever the fuck this was, bro. God, at this point, just tell me. I would have preferred if you just came to me and said Aiden identifies as a fucking Martian. We could have worked with that. What am I supposed... This is like, bro. Bro, Chud said it earlier, and I'm crediting him, because he doesn't credit me for my glorious insight. Chud said earlier, he makes Jalen look normal. And he does. He does. Say what you want about Jalen. Jalen is... I think, obviously, Jalen is somebody who actually does have, like, gender dysphoria. Say what you want about Jalen. Jalen never did shit like this. Jalen may have made some crazy statements. Maybe a bit nutto. Maybe unable to contain their emotions. But God, Jalen looks so much better in comparison to this. So much better in comparison to this. Flamenco, unironically, I'll say it now. Flamenco looks more normal than Bowblax. Flamenco looks more normal than Bowblax. At this point. My mortal enemy, I'll say it, my mortal enemy looks better than Bowblax at this point. I mean, am I wrong? Flamenco looks worse? Okay, you're out of your mind. All right. So we have that. Let me... Then... It gets... Wait, let me read donos real quick. Thank you everyone who donated, by the way. If we hit gold this stream, I'm gonna light myself on fire. Ferran, tip 250, AG4L. Thank you, Ferran, buddy. I'm glad. Looks like you're able to buy your ham sandwiches now. Guy whose name I almost just read and cannot read, and I'm so glad I didn't have a slip of the tongue. If I had read his name, my life would be over. Does he give Bunk a run for his money in the dick department? I've not seen what Bunk's penis looks like. I actually have not seen what Bunk's penis looks like. But thank you for the 5. Thank you for the 8. Why is Ferran spending money on streamers buy bread, bro? Hey, listen, Lumpy. For a guy who always talks about how rich he is, I've never even gotten $1 from you, which you owe to me. You owe to me. Your hard-earned money that you worked for and I had nothing to do with, and I just like sit here and talk and stream games, it belongs to me. Fran owns you, bro. Fran owns you, little bro. All right. Dude, I'm not gonna dox what Lumpy does. Lumpy unironically gets paid to sit around all day and do absolutely fucking nothing. It's insane. It's completely insane. Lumpy spending his cash and supporting small business. All right, let's move on. Wait, I don't accidentally open this on stream. So let's, we got good shit coming. Aiden pays him to watch these streams. I do. I do. It's true. It's very true. I gotta make sure I don't accidentally pull up the wrong shit here. Oh my god. All right, let me just... All right. Stop trying to recruit trans people. We can figure it out on our own, girl. Based. Great insight from Miss Manchi. Am I hot? Yes. Indifferent? No. 3 likes. Was this before the account got leaked? My question is, how many people were watching or like subbed to this person's OnlyFans before it got leaked? Did this person have a community, or were they just like talking to a wall, posting to nobody? You should have played Girls Just Want to Have Fun as your opening music. Yeah. Me right now? Dude, what a devious face. What a devious look. Dude, Addison Rose Vincent needs to go into hiding. I've heard rumors that Addison Rose Vincent is in witness protection right now. Okay, I've heard rumors that Addison Rose Vincent is in witness protection at the moment. Gender fluid, non-binary, bigender. Heckin' based. What have I just walked into? Nightmares beyond your comprehension. Nightmares beyond your comprehension. You would probably have a better time watching me grab a scalpel and peel my fucking face off on stream than what we are covering. Nightmares that Lovecraft could have never come up with. All right, let's pull this up. Holy shit, dude. I wonder why you didn't get monetized. I didn't get monetized because I applied while I had a warning and didn't take the little vaccine quiz. It's like, would you suck Anthony Fauci's cock? Yes, definitely, for sure. Give it to me now. Multiple choice. If they just simply said, hey, we're not monetizing you because you have an active warning, I would have just gotten rid of the warning and then applied. Now because I applied and had to guess why it was being rejected, now I have to wait till April, which is incredible. What is this? We got some reactions from the community to these leaks. My entire timeline is on fire with the Beau Bush. Is that what we're calling it? The Beau Bush? Where is it? Did we already see this? Oh, we've got this one too. We've got this one too. We got this incredible tweet or blue Skype or is this on? I don't know. My legs always clamp together when I come. What? Did not ask. Did not ask. Did not fucking ask. Clipped? Okay, good one, buddy. This is making me not like Sonic anymore. Well, you shouldn't have liked him to begin with, because the only people that like him are autistic freaks. Oop, we got another one. Remember the Joshi Reddit account that people found? I love these Reddit guys. They let me look hot. Josh, I've made fun of you. I've mocked you. I've belittled you, just as you did to me for several years, and if the roles were reversed, which they never would be, I am sure that you would be making fun of me here right now. But I mean this with all due respect, on a human level. Go into fucking therapy. Get some help. Check yourself into a fucking insane asylum. Whatever you gotta do, buddy. This is... How are tipsters pansexual? Mr. Miss Manchi? I love these Reddit guys. They make me look hot. Get some fucking help. Please. We got another one. 10 genders. Male, female, trans female, demi boy, demi girl, bigender, agender, gender fluid, xenogender. I don't know what the fuck a xenogender is. Not real. Male, female, that's a gender. Trans male and trans female are not separate genders. That's the whole... Isn't that the point? This is a little transphobic, buddy. Demi boy. Femboy. That's not a gender. Tom girl. Tom girl is not a gender either. From a lefty perspective, this tweet is not only incredibly this is transphobic, sir, but it's also misogynistic. You're claiming that a girl, someone who's their gender is a woman or a girl who wants to exhibit more masculine characteristics, which is fine, is now a whole new gender because they can't be a girl that is into guy things. I don't know what I think he meant tomboy. Bigender is both. I don't know what the fuck that means. Agender is none, so I assume that's like non-binary. Gender fluid is swapping. That's just, you're confused. There are not 10 genders. There are not 10 genders. You're out of your fucking mind. I'm glad we won't see this again for 4 years. Good one, buddy. Like, yeah, tomboys are not a separate gender. That's retarded. It's actually retarded. Ooh, we have this post. How the fuck do I... Hold on, I gotta send this to somebody over Discord. Hold on, Willie, I'm sending... It's not letting me open the image separately, so I'm just gonna send it. How do I save... Why is it not letting me... What the fuck? It's not letting me save on docs. How do I just... Oh, I have to request editing access. Wait, I got it. Hold on. I got it. Hold the phone. Here we go. We got this Reddit post right here, which says... Sweet mother of God. Why can't I fucking open the image? I don't want to fucking... I just want to save it and open it. Willie, send me the fucking Reddit post on Discord. I can't open it within the doc without showing everybody the fucking doc. You have to, like, fish it from the HTML. Just fucking send me the picture, dude. I mean, this shouldn't be... Dude, I hate Google Docs. Bro is having a bad day. No, I'm not having a bad... I'm having a great day. I just love waking up. I just love waking up in the morning, and the first thing I fucking see is my former associate's cock on the fucking timeline. It's an incredible day. Great, actually. Thanks for asking. Bowblax said you can show it. I'm talking about my Google, my fucking... Okay, I think we have a way of doing this. Hold on. Chud Logic sent me something earlier. So if we go here and then put this in, we have a lot of Reddit posts from the Manshi account that begin on... What date does this begin? December 28th. So this seems to be a recent account. Okay, I didn't expect to open this up. Okay, the reason I have balding opened up is the last time I pulled it up on stream. I'm not balding. You guys are going to point that out. Because I know you guys are going to point that one out. Nest of eggs. An egg, I think, refers to like a transgender person that has not come out yet, right? Why is there lolicon everywhere? Is it normal to gain more gender dysphoria as you discover your gender identity? This is a post by Bowblax. Absolutely. The more you learn you want something, the more it will suck to not have it. It's kind of like getting a bruise. But I don't understand how you feel dysphoric about, like, what is it about? Like, sure, I get dysphoric if you feel like you're a woman and were born as a man, right? You're dysphoric because you look in the mirror and you don't have breasts. But, like, what is the dysphoria of, like, being non-binary? You look in the mirror and are mad you don't have what? Like, I don't understand that part. I don't get that part, but whatever. Yes, that's exactly what happened to me a bit. The longer I went on HRT, the more people saw me as the girl I felt like. It slowly got more and more frustrating to be dead named or misgendered, to see parts of myself that just didn't fit the image I had in my mind of who I was, even though pre-HRT I didn't have dysphoria at the time. Now it's just a lot more... I'm sure these are like actual trans people, and then we have this guy who's like jerking it right now. R/MB, am I cute? I think so. We don't have the original photo. I like to read it as, I think so? No yes, no no. I think so. God, if I could only see that image. Part of me wonders if it was the dress photo that I have access to. Do you think I'm hot? I think so? Bro. I mean, what do you say at that point?